Down the Barrel Podcast with Jimmy, Deno, and Jared. And we're back today with Minnesota Fishing Encounters Guide Service, Mr. Craig Niemi.
Who has been with us before.
He has.
Once or twice.
I didn't admit it.
I
did not admit
It's
this.
been a while, though.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It was probably this time last year, maybe?
Actually, I think it was earlier. I think it was closer
over
to
a year.
fishing opener. Yeah.
It was over a year. Yeah.
So we're a little bit delayed.
Yeah.
But,
Yes.
but we're glad you wanted to come back.
Right. We appreciate you actually coming
You guys
back.
had to bribe me.
Only a
Right,
few
right.
people actually come back. There's a handful.
There's a handful. There's some we can't keep away.
Right.
Tony.
Tony. Although I kind of miss Tony.
I do.
I miss Tony. We got to get Tony back on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josh and Katie, not so much.
Yeah.
They always want to come down. And,
Yeah.
Katie brings gifts.
Begging
She can come
us.
back. I don't want
That
that
is
Josh
true.
guy.
Yeah, she brings us gifts from Canada, though.
I like him.
Is it really a gift if it comes from Canada?
I mean,
It's
I
like
like
a curse.
Canada.
It's probably still made in China.
I don't know if Timbits are made in China.
They probably outsource them nowadays. It's cheaper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. But anyway, yeah. So
Craig's
this is
back.
Craig's second time.
Yes.
Craig does fish guiding,
Yeah.
amongst other things.
I try to stay busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get bored. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, because you had another business venture last year, kind of.
yeah, and I'll still do some of that tree service.
Mhm.
So I'm trying to get myself in shape again. So it's,
Yeah.
it pays. I mean, you
Right.
got to pay the bills.
You do, unfortunately.
So
how's guiding been this year?
it's been a little slower, but we went heavily into advertising.
Okay.
So, but I had a lot of stuff to do on the farm. So we had
Yeah.
cattle and chickens and dogs and stuff, and just a lot of fixing of the place that we bought.
Right.
Yeah.
So it worked out good.
Yeah.
So
Good.
Are you still mainly doing Leech then?
Leech and Winnie equally probably, but actually probably a little bit more Winnie. I like because it's close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Closer.
So and the fishing's been great.
Really?
Leech is excellent too. I'm looking to having you guys in the boat.
Yeah,
Well, you said that last time. We haven't even made it in the boat.
Yeah,
I know.
Right.
They got to see it. They put stickers on it.
Yep.
We did get to see
We
it.
did put a
It's a
sticker
nice
on the
looking
boat.
boat.
It's a great looking boat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see if it actually floats.
Right.
Right.
It'll never be the same after we're in it.
I got a calendar.
More than likely not.
Right.
I know we've got to sit down and figure out a time to go and you just tell us kind of when the best time is. I mean, are we looking right about now for pushing more towards fall? Would be the best?
Well, actually, muskies are heated up good
Okay.
right now, and then they'll slow down a little bit, and then they'll pick back up in the fall. Walleyes, if the mayflies aren't a problem, they're hot right now too.
Yeah.
A little bit when the water warms even a little bit more, they'll probably slow down some. And the mayflies, of course, they slow them down for a little while.
Right. I mean, the water's pretty warm right now. I mean, right?
Yeah,
It's been like
it's
95
been really warm,
degrees
so
for days.
I haven't been over on the rocks on Leech for a little bit, so I'll find out soon when I'll be over there. But normally in the evenings, I could pop some really big walleyes.
Really?
And so like an hour before dark, hour after dark is like the peak.
Nice.
There's times I'll get 2 over 27 in a night.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's fun. It's the best time, and they can show you guys how to do that.
What are we doing
Yeah.
Saturday?
I don't even know.
I'll look at my schedule. I might be open.
Actually, I'm busy Saturday.
Well,
What are
Yeah.
take
but
2
you're
at a
going to
time.
go you two.
Yeah.
You guys are going Fargo, aren't you?
Underwood, actually. We got a retirement party
Oh, yeah.
Saturday. The next weekend, I'm in Fargo.
Mm.
Yeah.
That reminds me of something too. We should talk about later.
Yeah. So,
Um,
but yeah, you guys can go.
Yeah. And
It sounds actually more enjoyable.
you know,
I hate you.
well, it would be than having 3 of you guys in the boat plus me to have
Right.
2 of you in the boat.
That's a nice way
That's
to-
a nice way to
that's-
say
yeah,
that. We're not
Seriously,
taking
I want you guys to have the best experience you could have.
And that requires
Without
Dean not
Yeah.
being.
No, oh,
that was
man.
very polite of you.
That was.
I don't know, who did I call? I called Dean.
Right.
Oh.
But he's upped his marketing, so he's
Right,
getting better.
right.
Yeah. I see how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that'd be fun though. I think I've said this before on air. If not, big confession to make. I have never caught a muskie. And I really want to.
Well, hey, anytime just me and you will go do that. That's better with 2
That sounds
people.
pretty romantic.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. I've caught a
can I-
muskie,
Your name isn't
but not
Richard,
on
is it?
purpose.
Can I bring candles?
Me too.
Yeah.
I got the fancy glow in the boat.
Well, it depends how big the muskie is.
Yeah.
How romantic you get.
Exactly.
That's true.
I don't drink anymore, but it would take a lot of liquor for you. With you.
Probably less
Way
with him,
more.
though.
Yeah, definitely less.
So can we edit that one out?
Nope.
That was a joke. I apologize. I apologize for that one.
No, it's fine. My wife has the same opinion of me.
Yep, pretty much.
Boy, if my wife had a sister, I'd try to set one of you guys up because she's a sweetheart. I tell you what, that'll butter up for the next gun.
Unfortunately, we're all spoken for.
That's true.
Yep.
Well,
That's true.
yeah, I know.
Yep.
For now.
Yeah, exactly.
At least on air.
Yeah, good.
Till the wife start listening to a podcast.
Yeah, good thing. Yeah, they're not listening. That's what I was thinking. My wife will listen, I'm sure.
So, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, you said muskies and walleyes are
They're
Fighting
shooting about
pretty
peak.
good right now.
Muskies will be good for a while yet because they don't eat mayflies.
yeah.
They eat fish.
So you go out on a muskie trip. Are you catching some every time?
I see them every time.
Yeah, okay.
You don't know. You might see 7-8 fish before you catch one, but
Right.
I do pretty good.
Yeah.
There's times I've got 3 in a day, and that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So
Any big ones?
my biggest is about 54.
Okay.
Yeah. I got a 53 on 8-pound test line pulling walleye cranks. That was probably the funnest
Yeah.
one I've ever caught, and it was at night. Trying to land that
That's
thing.
a beast.
That would be cool.
My biggest walleye that I caught was like 31 inches, and I caught that at night, trying to net that in the dark myself. Talk about fun. And it's like, I was like, oh, don't lose this thing, don't lose this thing. You can see that this thing,
That's one thing I haven't. I fished in the dark years ago, and the ride back with the bugs, and actually it was on Leech. I was out of Federal, and it was with my father-in-law, and we fished past dark. And it was horrible coming back in because we had spotlights, and then the spotlight died. So then you've got a big mag light and you're trying to see through the channel, and then the bugs are just, it's like, okay, I am not fishing at dark anymore.
right.
Of course, that was probably June.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, don't use the lights, use the GPS.
Yeah, at that time, we didn't have one in that boat.
And some times of year, the bugs are worse.
Yeah.
I'll let you know when they're not that bad.
Yeah.
Like spring and fall.
Right.
So if you're scared of bugs, like Dean,
Yeah.
don't be
and
like Dean.
There was one time we were watching the fireworks down by Walker. We were staying at Stony Point, and we came back after the fireworks, and it was dark. And yeah, I used my GPS because we couldn't use the lights because they were, but still, luckily I have a full windshield, so that protected us.
Definitely, that's
But yeah,
another reason to have a full windshield.
Yep. I
Any
was just going by
wind-
GPS, like, okay, I hope the GPS is right. And there's no rocks. It's like, okay, if I just, and I followed my path because I had the path on. So I followed my path. So I knew that I should be pretty safe.
Yeah.
But pulling into the channel at
Yeah,
Stony
that's
at
sketchy.
night and wavy was because there's about
Boulders.
I don't even know if it's 10 feet wide. It's probably only 8 feet wide to get your boat through. And
There's a secret to that.
Yeah.
That's turning the zoom on the GPS up, and you could stay right on that line you came out on.
really,
Yeah.
I may have to try that next
Oh, yeah.
time.
Unless
Lights
your
and
graph goes out, like mine did last weekend.
True,
It just
yeah.
stops.
And you totally missed
end
everything.
up on the other end of the lake. I'm like, wait a second, I
And
missed
this
my
was
turn.
daytime.
It was daytime. But I was sitting there trying to get this thing to work, and it just wouldn't come. It wouldn't stay on. So by the time I hit the other end of the lake, I was like, oh, I missed my turn.
I need to do is get you guys to come and stay at Horseshoe Bay at my daughter's resort, son-in-law.
Yeah.
They have a BAR there and good food. You get off the lake, clean the fish, go and then crawl in. They got rentals available.
What's
It's
the name of the
reasonable.
resort?
Horseshoe Bay Resort on Leech Lake.
Horseshoe
Hey,
Bay.
do they have spots for campers or just cabins?
They do have, but it's a
They're-
waiting list to
I
get
was
in.
going to say they're usually
What,
pretty.
another big
booked.
perk there, though, is they have seasonal ice castle spots. They're
Oh.
$350 for the season. Just leave it out there, and you know a guide somewhere that will get you right where you need to be.
There you go.
And then weekends, you can bring the wife, not bring the wife.
Jared's got to buy the ice castle.
I mean, I have an ice castle, but it's
True,
112
you do.
years
Never
old.
mind. Yeah, but you got that new heater in it.
But I'm sorry, did you say
So-
$350 for the season? That seems insanely cheap.
It is. It's really cheap. Yeah, you leave it out there. You just leave it out there, and then if there's a ice heave or something, you could pull it up and leave it on the ice right by the resort.
Yep.
They'll let you bring it a little early, leave it at the resort in the parking area. And you could leave it there after it's off the ice for a little while. You know, you don't want that salt on the road. And if you have a steel frame, and others,
Right.
So it sounds like we're going to be ice fishing Leech this winter. Seems how we didn't ice fish hardly anything last year.
This isn't.
I don't know that I didn't.
We did the one trip out on Bass.
We did.
And then we did
if you
one.
Call that a trip.
Yeah. And then we did one like couple hour trip on my lake.
We did?
Didn't we?
Was that last year?
That was the year before.
Oh,
last year was only Bass was the only time when my dad was here.
Yeah, we didn't go to your lake.
Dad was up here. Yeah.
But yeah.
This is possibly coming up. I might be partnering up with R&R and putting at least a couple ice castles or another brand possibly.
Oh,
I found a really good deal on $40,000 ice house for, what's it, 23, I think?
Nice.
$18,000 savings.
So R&R will have those to rent.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Yeah,
and
cool.
I gave him all the information. I have a guy that I know, he's a guide on Leech too, out of my daughter's resort. He's got 8 of them that he rents out at $350 a day.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then Trapper's Landing, they get $450 a day, and then they get $200 from morning till dark. So I mean, there's a lot of potential there. So and they got probably 15 houses. Trapper's Landing does at least.
Wow.
So it's.
Yeah, I would like to do more ice fishing. I want to make a trip up to Lake of the Woods.
Me too.
Yeah.
I want to make a trip summer fishing Lake of the Woods too.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You ever been to Lake of the Woods?
I fish Rainy River do it for a tournament. It's close.
Okay.
For sturgeon and walleye. And it's early in the spring. I might be looking for partners for that tournament. It's the SJR 500 put on by Brett Amundsen from Minnesota or Prairie Sportsman.
We know Brett.
Yeah, I was going to say sounds familiar.
Yeah, he was at the.
He's the video guy from.
Yeah, he's got Prairie Sportsman on TV, and he's Taz and Lake. He's a representative of that in his video for that. And pretty good guy. I've known him. I hunted with him out west probably 20 years ago. I met him, and good friend of my brother's.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mid-July, so let's bring this back to open water.
Yes.
Yeah. Probably should.
It's
85 degrees out.
Right. So we know that walleye and muskie are kind of hot right now.
They're
I've been seeing pictures of, you've had some crappies and stuff. So
crappies and sunnies. The sunnies are getting off the spawning beds, but they still have those same size fish in the lake. You just got to figure out how to catch them and where to catch them. It's just not quite as easy.
Okay.
But they're pretty much off the beds. There might be a few on there. But I'm getting up to 11-inch fish. This year I got a 10 3/4, my biggest. Last year we got one over 11, one just under 11.
Nice.
So, those are, monsters. It's once in a lifetime for even 10-inch fish most people have never caught. So I've got 5 of them on the wall in one mount.
So if I came to you and said, Craig, I need you to take me out. I want to catch some dinner. What would you take me to catch?
It's pike are probably one of the easiest things to catch. And bass are actually underrated, especially smallies. Are not bad to eat because they eat the same thing as walleyes.
Bass is one
they're
of my
fun
favorite.
to catch. And then for largemouth, you could eat them late in the season pretty easily. You just cut off below the above the rib line and cut that belly meat off, and they're not bad to eat.
Yeah.
People just don't know.
Bass is actually one of my favorites.
I like to eat bass.
Yeah.
Yep.
Smallies are excellent because they're the same thing as walleye.
Yeah.
So
I eat them both. So
My go-to is pike.
I love
favorite fish.
Pike is one of my favorite. Pike is one of my favorite. Yeah.
My favorite.
Did you see my Y-bone video?
I did.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did not see it.
And you said you're my friend.
These guys never shared it with me.
He shared it with us after the last time.
Okay, maybe I did see it. Maybe I did see it then.
Yeah.
Yep.
But no,
I just have a
this
horrible memory.
past weekend, I went out on my lake with the intention of just catching one nice sized pike, right? Because I wanted to get one fish, and I really like to make ceviche in the summer. And I wanted to do it with a pike for the first time. And so I went out there and I'm trolling around my lake with, those 360 baits.
Yes. I love those.
I love them. They're great, right?
Yeah,
they work great for walleye too. And so I'm trolling with that. I did not catch a single pike worth keeping, but I caught like 4 massive crappies trolling with that thing.
That's cool.
I couldn't believe it.
Trolling and you caught the crappies.
Yeah, with like a big swim bait on there.
Wow.
I know. They were good sized crappies.
Did you keep them?
I made ceviche with them.
Was it good?
It's delicious.
Ceviche is awesome.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
the best.
Again, I don't know that recipe. Is he put it on the smoker and you put barbecue sauce?
No.
Little brown sugar?
No. So ceviche is South American, Ecuador, Peru. And it's just basically like a cold lime onion soup with fish or shrimp in there.
We call it, in Finn, we call it kalamoyaka, which means fish soup.
Yeah. There you go. It's super good.
Ceviche is way easier to say than what he just said.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he just had a stroke while he was trying to
Hey, you better watch all these fins around here. They'll probably outnumber you. I'm an Issasumala boika, which means big Finlander boy. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
A little too big.
Yeah,
Learn some.
that's crazy that you got those crappies on that.
I know.
And stuff.
I know. And I was like at 100% on the trolling motor.
Yeah. Because I was going to ask you, so for those crappies, what kind of presentation or, you don't have to give away any secrets, but the main thing, you're trolling, you bobber, you spot fishing.
You could get them pre-spawn, and the best spot to find them, which most people will never fish, is in the reeds. Dark bottom in the reeds. They'll be in there. The big males will be in there looking for places to spawn. And you go to previous year's spawning beds. They'll use the bass beds as well.
Yeah.
Then the sunnies come in right after them. And I was talking to the local lake that I fish where I get these big sunnies up to 11 inches, the biggest we got. And I was talking to a guy local. He has got a place on the thing and been kind of becoming friends. And so I said, I'll show you where and how. And I brought him out. He says, I never figured you could ever get fish here. And so it's just back knowledge of fishing for so many years that you learn these little tricks. But always in the reeds, you'll find spawn beds for crappies, but it's got to be a dark bottom. Because you'll find reeds that have sand bottom, and it's not going to be good. Even in this lake I fish, there's only a certain percentage that has the dark bottom. So you look for that. And you could go through early in the season before they're spawning with the trolling motor, and you'll see them scattering out of there because they don't want to be by the boat, especially crappies. They're scared. So, but once they're on the beds, they'll sit there. They'll come in. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get old enough to fish.
No,
I don't get out enough to know what I'm doing on a new lake.
Right.
I don't even know what to look for. Like if I go to a lake that I've fished before, I know the spots where I catch fish.
Right.
Like on pike, any lake that has pike in it, what you want to look for is the healthiest cabbage weed you could find and troll that edge or cast in it, and we could keep a little higher on it.
Yeah.
Always catch fish.
Yep.
It's nothing. I'll go over to Winnie in an hour and a half and get 17 pike, and I'll switch over to the Walleyes because it's getting darker or whatever. So my wife, she loves to fish, and she's been outdoing me sometimes.
Yeah. My wife would usually outdo me when we're fishing. So
that's expected.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah. She caught a 22-inch smallie last year. I mounted the year before a 21, which is massive. And I don't know if I don't think I've got one in 21. There's a lot of times in the past I never measured fish.
Yeah.
So I don't have a clue on some of these fish that I've got. One time on Leech, I was casting for pike with a spoon about that long, and I caught a great big sunny. I'm guessing it was 11 plus. I thought, what the heck? So I had crawlers and slip bobbers in the boat, so I re-rigged, and I pounded a pile of these fish, and that's where the state record pumpkin seed came out of, his Leech. So it's got massive sunnies.
Yeah.
That was back in Boy Bay, but it's a big bay.
Yes. Wow. Yeah. I haven't been over to Leech in a while to fish.
And
I've never fished it.
15-inch crappies.
I haven't either.
Out of Leech.
Boated it a lot, but I've never fished it.
Yeah.
Same thing on the crappies on Leech. They get them. I've got them over 15 inches, 15 and a half probably. But dark bottom reeds. You just look for that in the spring when the water hits the right temperature, and you can look online. What's the temperature of the water that need to be for them to start spawning?
Yep.
And they'll be in their little pre-spawn. So too.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, and that's a good time to shout out our new friend. I mean, we've always had friends at Onyx, but we've got new friends with Onyx Fish.
Right.
That we met up with at the Poma Summit.
Yeah.
We're actually both wearing their hats today.
We are.
That's very fitting. And yeah, that app is amazing. I don't know if you use it at all.
I don't. And then, you guys need to hook me up with Onyx Fish because I'm old school. I'm as old as all three guys put together, I think.
We can.
You guys are all 20, 20, and 20, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be 60 in February.
I'm like 28.
Let's at least say 21.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
My technology savvy is not great. My wife does websites and she does all the advertising. My business started on all word of mouth, and I'd just bring fish and put in a live tank at Northland Lodge when I first started, and I'd get people after people. Now it's work. You gotta advertise. It's like, really?
But yeah. So that's the way it works.
Yeah, we can hook you up with that Onyx Fish.
I'd love to.
Man, that would be a great resource.
I'd love them to have as a sponsor. I'd put them on the side of my boat if they were interested.
Right.
So
yeah, no, the app, if you've never explored it, it's really cool. It tells you the population, all the population historical data for the body of water you're on. And it tells you kind of, the high likelihood areas where you can catch whichever species you're looking for. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's some neat stuff on it for sure.
Yeah.
I could give you some pointers on, you want structure for one thing for any fish. Pike love cabbage weed. And if you could just be off the edge of it, you're not hooking the weed.
Yeah.
Or you could go right into it with a spinner bait or even like a little small bucktail that you could buzz above the cabbage weed. So you're not in the weed all the time. And you're always going to find pike.
Yeah.
So, walleyes, you need structure, you need rocks. And then now you're finding a lot more in the weed lines too with deep water weeds because of the clarity of the water.
Yep.
But up half hour before dark and a little after dark, the walleyes will move out on the rocks or they'll come in on the rocks and feed on crayfish. And that is the prime time where you'll get your biggest walleyes. That's where I get probably 95% of my big walleyes.
Yeah.
And I can't even guess, but I know it's well over 100 fish over 27. Easily.
My problem is a lot of times it's like, let's go fishing. We hit the lake between 10 and 2.
Right.
It's like, we're not catching much.
Yeah.
It's hot or anything like that.
And then they just want to jump in and swim.
Yep.
What you do is you save it. Don't go out there until like 4 or 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Then you're not wore out or beating the sun.
I know. I need to
time.
start going. And I'm not too far from, Split Hand, which is a great lake.
It's a great crappie lake.
And we went down there one time to test the boat out. We did a little fishing and, we just we didn't stay long, so we didn't really do a whole lot, but I need to try to get out there more and really, do that lake.
Yeah. Well, I'm at that tough stage in life where you take the family fishing and my line never hits the water because I'm untangling theirs. And
that doesn't really ever go away.
I was going to say, that still
never goes away.
I have fished with you too.
You need a pontoon. You need a pontoon, a little more separation so the kids aren't hooking each other's lines.
Yes. So we do. It's not mine, but my mother-in-law has a pontoon that we've been using, which is very helpful, but it's still like, my kids are 5, 3, and 3.
Take one at a time and don't start them with the push button Zepco 202 style reel. Start them with the spinning reel.
Yep.
And if before that, get them a doggone cane pole. Nothing gets tangled. They're not getting hooked because the hook's at the way end of that 9-foot pole or 12-foot pole.
Right.
And then, but never start them with a push button. I don't care if they want a Barbie one. Don't. It's just it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
They can't catch the fish. They hook into a decent fish and it's gone. And so is the pole, hopefully.
I honestly think I started Aiden out with one just to play with, but he's always had a spinning reel to actually fish with.
Yeah.
Because I think, people would give him the push button. It's like, we're going to play with this one and whatever, but you're actually fishing. So he's been fishing forever with a regular spinning reel.
Yeah.
And now he's getting into bait casters, which is cool.
Yeah.
It's good practice, definitely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I hate bait casters of the small ones. I've had so many of them. I don't use them. I'll use a 5500 C3 or something as my smallest, and I'll use it for bass, use it for pike and muskie. And then my bigger reels are the 6500 C3s.
Yeah.
But I could cast a mile. They don't backlash nearly ever.
And they last forever.
Yeah. No, with my eyesight too, I need like that wide open spool and
right.
Yeah.
And you need the readers. You guys will be there soon.
We have glasses.
Yeah. We all have.
You should see him trying to tie a knot, especially ice fishing. I just love it. It's like,
I used to make fun of my dad for that. And you're going to get there, buddy. Live it up while you still can. Honestly, I'm surprised you're not there yet.
Nope.
You're older than he is?
He's just in denial.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
in like what?
Isn't that shocking?
10, 15, 20 years?
Isn't that shocking?
Well, no,
'Cause
like-
Dean
no, I
just
was-
looks haggard.
Oh. I knew that was when he's
No,
coming
I didn't want to say anything.
I was sticking up for you, Dean.
It's all the
You're
cigarettes.
I hope you can hear that beep on there.
Oh, they can.
Oh, that's awesome. I like that.
Haggard.
I was sticking up for you because I
I've
knew.
never heard you described that way.
Yeah, I guess I haven't either.
I've
Yeah.
called you a lot of things.
I've
Oh,
been
man.
called a lot of names. I don't know if I've ever been called haggard.
Oh, those are fighting words, man.
That's a new one.
I mean, Jim's got what, 10 years on you, and I would
10?
swear it's the
I don't have
opposite.
10 years.
Oh,
on.
10? He's got 6.
That's the reason.
He's get out.
That's the reason I started sticking up for him because I knew where this conversation was going. And you're going to pick on Bourdain again.
You know, there's a reason why it's only Jimmy and Deno.
Yeah.
Oh, is this an alcohol-free one?
Yeah.
No, it's
no.
Like, oh,
No. Sorry.
I mean, we could lie to you and say,
NA,
yeah.
NA. If we go to the local establishment, I'll drink an NA. I could drive.
There you go.
It's not. It's a Wednesday though. I don't know how that flies. What time you guys got to be work tomorrow? I'll buy a round for you guys. Is that okay? Can we say that over here? Okay.
We're drinking right now, so
Well, but
I
that's
think
not.
it's okay.
Yeah.
I promise wives if they drink too much, I'll give them a ride.
Oh, you don't want to have to give me a ride.
That's a haul.
Yeah, he lives clear.
Hey, better
Ways
than a
out.
DUI. I'd do
That's
it in a
true.
heartbeat.
That's
North
true.
Land.
Definitely better than the DUI.
All right, so we've got walleyes, pike, muskie. We did talk about crappie.
We mentioned
and
bass.
sunny.
I think we mentioned most everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And bass is a year-round fish that you can
Yeah.
fish nowadays, and
Yes.
and
I
they're
did
easy
love
to
that
catch.
change.
They are an easy
So
catch.
what is the change now? Let's just clarify that because hear various things.
You could catch them year-round, but you can't keep them year-round. There's
Right.
a season
So
that's
it's
catch and
catch and
release
release.
for a period of time, and
Yeah.
and check your local or your regulations because they change frequently. As if you guys have noticed in different lakes, and make
Yeah.
sure you get online or you look in the book. But it's easier to do online.
Onyx Fish has that information too.
Gosh, you guys are going to have to. What
Well,
am I?
and
I'll pay you
isn't
guys.
with right? And isn't Mille Lacs? Weren't they at? What did I read the other day? Like
2.
90%.
Oh, sorry.
90%.
No, they were at
Quota?
60%,
Oh, okay.
but like a month earlier than they were at this point last year.
Okay, gotcha.
I've
Yeah.
never fished Mille Lacs.
I haven't either, but I wanted to.
I did
I'll
when
do
I
a
was a
tournament
kid.
there is what I'll probably end up doing first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did in the wintertime a few
Yeah.
years back, but
Yeah. So we've talked about, the fish you've been catching and a little bit on how to do it. Now, let's say I went out there, I caught these fish, I kept them. What's your favorite way to cook these things? I mean, it depends on the fish.
I like to deep fry them.
Yeah.
And you can use different types of oil. There's oil that's better for you than vegetable oil, but
All right,
but
so we're
any
talking
type of
shore
oil.
lunch and peanut oil.
That would be better
Yeah.
for you. And I used to like Shore Lunch a lot, but they moved the company to Georgia, and the quality is horrible.
I did
It just
not
made
know
me
that.
really, really mad. And it makes me really mad because that was my go-to fish batter.
me
Shore
too.
was original.
It still is kind of
So, but I'll bring it down to the shop. I make my own now.
Really?
And I'm going to probably start marketing it.
Well,
I'm trying to think of
There you go.
Minnesota or Fishing Encounters Guide Secret or something. I'm going to
There you
package
go.
it because I've been giving it to people at church and other people, and I got to give you guys this.
give us
Yeah,
some. We'll
critique-
try
I wanna
it.
try it.
Critique it. Yeah.
I mean, somebody here
So-
might catch a fish.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
I catch
Hey,
fish.
I'll even provide the fish.
Oh, there we go.
I don't want
Love
too many in my freezer. So,
There you go. That is a good point.
Christ coming over to do a fish fry.
yeah,
Yes.
I can bring it over. Yeah, I can, and I'll show you how I cook it. I recently supplied, it's been over, I give them so much at a time, but 50 pounds about of fish fillets for the church.
Wow.
For my
That's awesome.
Yeah. We do, this will be the third year in a row we've done that it's called family camp. We get together at a campground and we all have fun and fish and,
Nice.
and
That
the
was
Bible
all-
there. So
50 pounds of carp.
that was just one fish, just catfish. It's a kind of a sampling of everything. It'll be pike. It's got walleyes. It's got crappies. It's got sunnies and a few bass mixed
Yeah.
in there.
Nice.
Whatever species you ever catch. So
There
Nice.
you go.
might even smoke a dogfish and bring it over there.
Oh,
I figured out which end to light.
It's all good. It's good.
Actually, dogfish are excellent smoked. They're just delicious. Yeah. I tried one once and I was like, this is as good as any salmon I've ever had. No bones hardly in them.
Good to know.
So the next time this is a true story. I'm not lying. I'd had a friend of mine out on a little lake up by Leech called Jack Lake, and we went out there and drilling holes, and we had 4 holes. He was drilling his last hole, and his back was turned to the hole that he was drilling before, and dogfish came up in the hole, stuck its head up. So I said, Aaron, look. And he's seen the weight going down. And throughout the day, we had several do that. They come up and they'd air breathe out of the hole. Yeah. I hand grabbed 2 of them. Wow. Threw them out on the ice of the ones that came up. So I thought, gosh, I did some research, and I hear people deep frying them and say, oh, that stuff, it's good, actually good, So I use my best, not my recipe I make now, but it's shore lunch and it's my standby for years. And it was the most fishy tasting, mushy garbage that I've ever had. And I've smoked them before, and it firmed the meat right up. It was just nice and firm, and it was great. Mm-hmm. So I thought, gosh, I don't want to waste this. So I boiled it, and I made a fish salad out of it. And I had a 5-quart bucket of these 2 big, nice dogfish. Hard wouldn't say they're nice, but they're dogfish. Mm-hmm. And I made put onions and pickles and Miracle Whip and a little seasoning and salt in there, and it was good. I ate half of that bucket, and it's like, gosh, I'm sick of eating this every day, twice a day, type deal. So I thought, I hate to waste anything. And it shows. And and anyway, I made a tater tot hot dish. That is the best tater tot hot dish I've had in my life. I cook, and I've smoked things. And people say, Craig, you're better than a fishing guide. You should be a cook somewhere. I don't think so, but I wouldn't want to be a cook somewhere, but just for friends and family. So, but that's a true story. Hand grab too. I didn't even know at this time. I didn't realize they even did that. And then I talked to other people. And said, yeah, they'll come up, they'll air breathe, and they can live in a mud puddle. They don't need to. They could oxygen breathe.
Right.
Yeah.
This might be the most Minnesotan recipe we've ever heard on this.
I was going to say that.
All the fish, tater tot hot dish.
Right.
We call it hot dish in Minnesota.
Yeah. Put a little ranch dressing on it.
Right.
I'm going to make something for you guys. Seriously, I'm going to make next dogfish, guys. I'm going to make that, and I'm going to bring it down here. And
do that.
You guys are down to the studio.
Bring it over to the office.
I will. Yeah. And I'll drop off in the next few days. I'll drop off some batter. I'll remember.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, because he catches a lot more fish than we do.
I try.
And then I'll have some MDHA questions when I get there of things that I could possibly do out there.
Yep.
So if I could maybe if I had to do the questions right now, can I bring my little brush cutter to make a little trail back into a spot for the ladder stand. Anybody could use it. And it'd be mainly just brush and easier to find the stand. It'll be very low footprint.
Yeah.
So I'll walk in, I'll find it.
And we've got to mow some trails at some point.
Right.
So that'll be coming up here.
We're talking
very soon.
Just walking through it without getting slapped in the face. That tiny trail.
Yeah.
And I'll bring it in where it's not really hardly crossing another trail, but I'll research it and find a good trail where I can come in from the side so you don't just disturb that trail.
Yeah.
So we'll see what we have out there.
Yeah.
Just like fishing, we'll think hunting.
Right?
We like hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's coming up before we know it.
I'm excited.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a new crossbow. I got rid of one today. I got rid of my old Barnett. I want a Mission.
I was going to say, what are you thinking about?
Mission, huh? You should get them in the shop there.
Can't unless you go straight through them as a dealership. As a dealer.
You should be a dealership. Right. You see they're winning every competition over anything.
But kind of like everybody else, they're pretty proud of their stuff, and you got to sell so many to be a dealer most of the time.
Does the archery shop where you guys are at, do they sell crossbows?
No, he does have crossbows, but only Ravens.
Ravens.
Yeah.
Well, correct.
Well, Raven needs to be on a mission, try to catch up with Mission.
What?
We have, I can never remember the brand.
Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct.
Yeah. And they're a Minnesota company.
They are.
Yes.
Wyndham, right?
Yes, Wyndham.
Yeah.
Yep.
I will shoot any crossbow if they sponsor me and let me use it.
There you go. Right.
But it better be good. I mean, if you got to be close to what the mission is, otherwise I'll spend the $1,500 on the mission.
Yeah. That's actually a pretty good price for, $1,500 in a crossbow nowadays. That's normal. Yeah. Just like regular bows.
Right. I think I paid $349 for my Barnett.
Yeah.
Guess my deer I shot with that 2 years ago.
Yeah. A lot. Right. A lot.
Yeah. I should have shot more. It was operator error.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, I've got that crossbow, and I think I've hunted hunted with it just, I wouldn't even say, maybe a handful of times, maybe less.
I've hunted with mine, I think, once. It's just too damn heavy.
I had a handful of times because I took it out back once or twice and just thinking, just going to try it. And, especially when it gets that late season.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
That's my thing.
When it's 20 below zero.
Yeah.
I do a plug for Barnett. I mean, that bow performed excellently. The only thing I didn't like about it, I could shoot out to 60 yards. And that next 10 yards, I had dropped 4 feet. And I mean, everything was hitting, it just loses velocity. It doesn't have enough velocity in it.
Oh, you mean you can't shoot 120 yards?
No, but the mission, they're proven accurate to 100. You don't want to shoot a deer at 100 yards with a crossbow.
No.
You probably don't want to shoot one at maybe 80 if you have enough grain.
Oh, I thought that was the whole point of a crossbow is you can shoot it just like a rifle.
It's just a string powered rifle.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You betcha.
Just like, the guy
Knocking dongs at 300 yards.
right.
Knocking dongs.
I think
on your
Edit
mind,
that one out.
yeah.
Edit that one out.
Jim's making a little confession.
Cut.
I almost said bongs, and I caught
Dongs
myself.
so much better. So much better. All right. So Jim is going home to
It's called
knock
gongs. Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
Gongs.
We should have gonged that one at the gong show. I told you.
Yeah. Just like the guys with, even their compounds. Oh, I shoot 100, 120 yards. No, you don't.
Yeah, that's
No,
like
you don't.
No, you definitely don't.
it's like this being a 30-inch walleye.
Yeah. It's
Right.
like you can do it in 3D just to give it a try.
and you're not that accurate.
But you're not shooting a deer, an elk, or any animal like that because if you are, you're an idiot.
Right.
And you can quote me.
All the new big record fish on video or on photo right now is AI.
Yeah.
They have so much, and man, it's getting so close that it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
And it's going to get better. It's going to be where you can have video of him with some girl or some guy, give it to his wife.
Preferably
guy.
girl. Preferably
yeah.
girl.
We can have a video of Jim knocking dongs.
Dongs at 300
You guys
yards.
better edit that out. You guys are going to lose your followers. You got 30 people out there.
We are not editing that.
Definitely at 300 yards. I know that AI stuff's getting kind of crazy.
So I saw a video. I can't remember if it was Outdoor News or like the North Dakota DNR or something. They posted this video of these younger guys out fishing on some lake in North Dakota, and they caught a gold walleye.
Yeah. They got pike like that too.
That's real.
Yep. And
They
pike.
said it was like a super rare catch.
We talk
It's like a white-tailed deer.
Like it was gold.
It's like an albino. It's a variation of like an albino deer. You'll get
Yeah, I
a
think I
gold
saw that
walleye,
too.
It was pretty cool looking.
Pike. Yeah, they look yellow. Actually,
Yeah,
they look.
yeah.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
I think that one was 31 inches, if I remember
Nah,
correctly.
you can pretend you got one. You make a graphite.
There you go.
Fit it any which way you want.
That's crazy.
True story. I got a rock bass on the wall. My first mount I ever had a friend of mine make, and it was a real mount. And painted like a sunfish. I have people so confused. What the heck is that? Looks like a rock bass, but it doesn't look like a rock bass.
Yeah, that's a good
funny.
trick.
Yeah,
That is a
no
good trick.
doubt.
Yeah.
I think the first rock bass I caught was on Leech. It was actually over at Federal Dam, actually on the backside of the dam. And I grab it. It's like, what the heck is this thing? It's got red eyes and it's like weird looking. And they're like, it's a rock bass. I go, woo.
Yeah.
I used to throw them away, but now I want to get them out of the lake, like off my rock piles, because there's times I'll catch 10, 12 to 1 walleye. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I hate these things. But they're actually not bad. I had clients keeping that. I wasn't fishing with them at the time, but they kept some.
Yeah.
And I just, come on, we're having a fish fry. And they fried some rock bass. This is pretty good. It wasn't wormy or nothing off the rocks and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, so I started keeping them to get them out of the water.
Yeah.
Sometimes I used to kill them. But now I'll keep a decent sized rock bass. And Leech has also got rock bass that are, a lot of them that are pushing the state record right on the edge there. The one that we have on the wall is probably within an ounce or two of the state record.
Wow.
So, and I've got bigger ones than that too.
Yeah.
I just didn't keep it. Didn't pay attention to the record even, but it's 2 pounds for rock
I
bass.
tell you what I used to catch on Winnie lot was perch. And sometimes on Leech, you get in a pile of them on, trying to get walleye and stuff. And I haven't caught a nice perch in a while.
Yeah.
He laughs like,
No, I got to show you a picture. Maybe think of something. Yeah, I'll pull it up here as you guys keep talking.
you probably don't get people that just want to target perch a whole lot.
In the winter
wintertime.
Wintertime.
Fall.
Wintertime.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
they're getting perch on Leech at times. And that's not my biggest fish that I go after, but they'll get them 17 inches.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, I got to show you some.
That's
That
a
would be
big perch.
awesome.
I got to find this picture of this one here.
Yeah, that would be cool. Need help and don't know where to turn? First Call for Help 211 connects you to free confidential support, including dedicated veteran services for housing, food, and mental health, available 24/7. Just dial 211. Help starts with your first call.
What's your favorite fish to eat?
Yeah.
I actually prefer northern pike over anything. Take the
I'm
wide
with
bones
you.
out.
I'm with you.
I prefer the smaller ones, probably 19 to 24 inches.
Yep.
Really?
Because
Okay.
you get thinner fillets. I just think they taste the best. And I know when I first started guiding and everybody has this walleye on the brain, and, you know, I had an old friend of mine said, walleye are better. And he'd say, Roger would say, no, pike are better, Craig. I said, no, walleye are better. About a month later, I had to go eat some crow. I said, Roger, you know, pike are better.
Yeah.
Pike are delicious.
You know what? I give
If you
my
know what
walleye-
you're doing when you fillet it, right?
It's $17 and some a pound for walleye. I give it away. I'd rather eat a panfish. I mean, I like them. Don't get me wrong. I love
they're
walleye too,
good.
but I'd rather have, especially because there's a lot of people that say, I want walleye, so I'll give them away. I prefer the pike. Why not? Give them away.
Yeah.
So elderly people and whatnot, friends.
Do you notice a big difference in open water pike versus cold water like pike?
Not really for flavor. There's not been a time of the year that I don't think pike are great. And it's kind of like the bass too. It's anything below the rib line where the white belly meat and stuff is at. That's where you're going to get a little more fish flavor.
Yeah.
So, and the warmer the water, the more that's going to stick out. But pike normally are so clean tasting. I don't care what it is. It just, it's good.
It's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
A
know.
lot of meat they're easy to catch. I mean, you could live
Yeah.
off pike,
Yeah.
and
100%.
Other than the
Apocalypse.
Y bones. The Y bones suck.
My problem
but
is,
hey,
is
clean
I
it
don't.
right.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
but the
my
smaller
problem.
ones.
Dean has a friend that has a video.
Yeah, but I watched the video once and I haven't watched it again.
You give me
Well,
a 30-inch pike, I can clean it with no bones. But
Right.
when it gets smaller than that, you're losing a lot of meat.
Yeah,
I bet you I could do one. And I've done them actually. I've killed some that you gill hooked a 12-inch. I could take them out,
Yeah.
no problem. And I don't got good eyesight. It's just, it's not bad. It's not hard.
Yeah. Usually when they're that small, I just cut them up
Yeah.
and think about
Pickle
them. Yeah.
yeah.
Or smoke them.
Right.
And you could also just take your fillets off, take the ribs out, and you could cook them that way.
Right. And
And
that's
you just
usually what I
bend
do.
you bend the fillet, and all those bones will go boop, 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 boop. You
Right.
can pull them out.
Yeah.
Right. Which
So it's-
as a kid, that's what we did. So
Yeah.
I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like it all. I was kind of, when I first moved here, everybody's like, oh, walleye. You fish for walleye. We're only keeping walleye. We're not keeping pike. We're not keeping anything else. You're only eating walleye. It's like, but I like to bass fish.
Yeah, well,
and
they're
we used to
fun,
eat bass fish, or we used to eat bass and catfish.
Yeah.
We'd eat catfish and everything too, and crappies and whatnot, because we didn't have pike or walleye. And yeah, don't get me wrong, walleye, it's great. But yeah, I like pike when you clean it right.
Mhm.
And I prefer bass.
I
It's
do.
good.
Bass is one of my favorite.
and if you cook the fish right and you have the right batter and everything, I mean,
Yeah.
you just can't
You
beat
guys
it.
will get a demonstration when you come fish with me, and I guarantee you guys will have no problem cleaning them after I
Yeah.
show you. And the video, it does it, but up
Well,
close,
and that's the
I
thing.
can
You actually
coach
watch
you,
it. Exactly.
and then you do it right. Do one right after me.
Yep.
I'll do a fillet, you do a fillet, and within the next fillet, you'd have it. I mean, it might take you a little longer, but you'll get the bones out, and pretty soon you'll be like me doing 20 fish in maybe 45 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm flying with it. But,
Yep.
Yeah. No, I think we all agree walleye is great.
Oh,
Right.
yes.
But it does
Yeah,
not
it is.
deserve this like mythic pedestal.
No.
No.
I think part of that is that they're a little bit harder to catch. They're
I
temperamental,
think so.
and then the bones. I mean, people don't know how to clean fish.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Yeah. Pike is.
It's so good. Like I would take a pike and a crappie over.
I would
Walleye.
not a crappie, but I would take a pike and a bass over a walleye.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
I would take pike, sunfish, crappie in that
Yeah.
order.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then,
Yeah,
I do love me a
but then,
panfish.
I wouldn't. I keep everything nearly. I mean, as far as
Well, yeah, it's
food,
all good.
and
It's all good.
I've ate a lot of bass this year already, and I'll keep them, 15 inches
Oh yeah,
or something.
I go out and
and up.
I go for bass. I mean, that's what I want.
Yeah.
Well, we got to get out soon. I mean, there's a very close local lake, even, and Winnie's only like 40 minutes away where I fish out if I go to the Williams Narrows.
Yeah.
Fish.
Is that where you go out a lot?
Most of the time, yeah. I like to come over there now.
Yep.
There's a bar there too.
There is. We hit the Cutfoot Sioux Bar a few times over the fourth.
Williams Narrows has it's called Bobbers.
Yep,
yeah,
they
we
do.
drove by there a few times.
Yeah, we had a guy with us. He wanted us to stop.
Yeah, he's one of his buddies runs it,
But we didn't. So we had the drunken walleyes at the Cutfoot Bar there.
Cutfoot Bar, great place.
I haven't been there, but I'll be sober cab.
Yeah, it's a great place. If you haven't been in that little bar, it's an awesome place. Great
They got
owners,
great drinks,
bartenders,
Amazing
and,
drinks.
great
Here's
drinks.
another thing I'm doing now on both Leech and Winnie. If you stay at a few select resorts, I'll mention which ones they are. You'll get 10% off just for staying there. I'm trying to help the resorts out, and then they reciprocate back.
Yep.
And one of them is Williams Narrows Resort, Northland, Winnie, and what's the other one now? Forgot. Pine, I think it's Pine something, and they're close,
Pines?
close to. Yeah, I think so. That's what I
think so.
Either one of those three, you'll get 10% off.
Cool.
And so that's $50-$60 depending on what trip you take,
Right.
So it's something.
No doubt.
And then on Leech, it'll be, of course, Horseshoe Bay, my daughter's resort,
Yep.
Spirit of the North, my brother-in-law's resort, and Northland. It used to be Northland Lodge, now it's Northland Resort. It's because the one up here they decided to change the name, so they knew the difference. So they all get 10%. Anybody that stays there through me, I'll to get them in the resort. And even if you're a client of them that books to stay at the resort, I'll give you 10% off then that way too. So both ways, if it comes through me or through them, they get, if they want a guide, 10%. Some of the other guides might not like it. But one of the guides, I know what my daughter's doing. I ain't going to mention any names because that's not good. He won't put a pike in the boat. He ain't a fisherman. Al Linder puts pike in the boat. Babe Winkleman, which I don't care about, he puts pike in the boat. Any real guy puts pike in the boat.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
well, now we need names.
I'll tell you off the mic. No, I won't say because he works out of my daughter-in-law or my daughter and son-in-law's resort, and he does a lot of business there he puts 8 ice houses out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, and he stays at the campground. Anybody knows who I'm talking about. So I'm going to give him a hard time when I see him. Say, any real fisherman catch a spike. I don't want one of those things. I want to let him in my boat, he says. I said, okay. And you a little bit this way. He went to Storybook Hour, Trans Storybook Hour. I apologize.
That's all right. And Jimmy was already talking about banging dongs.
Right.
So.
Yeah. I'd like to fish Leech Lake, but I haven't been fishing there in a while. Because we used to, when we camp at Stony, we'd go out fishing. Not a lot.
I was going to say,
if you guys don't come this year, at least, I'm going to think you don't like me.
We just got to
pressure's on now,
right? We just got to pick it.
It's like I said, break it up. I don't care if it's one of you guys, one of your kids.
It ain't going to happen in August. I tell you that right now.
Right.
Well, just wait till a cool night.
August, right? That's what I was saying.
And what you could do too is bug out after. What time you get done at 5, 6? Bug out.
Yeah.
And that's when you want to go anyway. You want to get out on the like on these rock reefs and pull cranks, and we could do some pike fishing before we go out to the reef because you need maybe 2 hours on the reef, or if they're still biting, we don't leave if they're biting good at 2 hours after dark. And man, tell you the best fishing time, and you don't wear yourself out, you don't get overheated.
Yeah.
So I should charge more for that time of the day.
Yeah, you should.
Called
right?
peak time.
Peak time. Yep, exactly.
Peak time.
Exactly.
You want peak
Morning's
Craig
good too.
hours?
Right.
You pay for
it's
it.
like how golf courses do the twilight hours where you get a cheaper rate. You should do a more expensive rate.
Do you know what he's talking about? Golf hours? Do you understand that? I don't understand that.
I don't want to consort with those kind of people.
I was offering a trip, and it's actually in the brochure. It's called a split day, and that's morning for a while. And if I could get a nap in the middle of the day, it's not bad to go out late, but it ends up being a long day. And I think I'm going to switch that over to be peak morning hours. You can start at 5 in the morning and go till 4 or 5 hours, or a peak evening trip will go from 5 till 11 or something.
Yeah.
Type deal.
Yeah.
because it's just wearing me out. I'm too old for that. And it's, especially if it's a hot day, and then I clean a pile of fish in the middle of the day so I don't get a nap. Thinking about, so I'm going to change that and go to the 4 and 6 hour trip. And then the peak times, I think I'll still do the other trip, but I'm going to try to discourage it, because I just had an experience the other day on Winnie that it was hotter than a pistol.
Yeah.
So I'm there at the lake, casting for muskies, researching to see how many muskies I could rise and stuff. And I seen a few on Winnie just the other day. But I had these older guys, and they had a big pontoon. They had a follow boat and my boat. They quit at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, because it was so hot.
Yeah.
And so I definitely want to switch it up, especially that I'll say, well, this is kind of what happened to me. I think you'd have a better, more fun trip if you just come 5 o'clock until 11. And it's cooler.
Right.
So you could go out. I mean, I tell you what, we go 2 hours and the temperature's way down. The sun's going down, and just get enough time to fish pike for an hour or something, cast or troll, and then go for walleyes, and even casting for muskies after dark hunt, because that's another thing about muskies. They'll feed like a walleye after dark. Pike are not a dark feeder.
Yeah.
So
I think that'd be so cool. Yeah, we definitely got to do that. And especially knowing that it's easier and the better times are later in the day would definitely help.
I'll show you how to
schedule it.
Put fish in the boat. I mean, as far as what you want to look for, and it's going to be structure, and it's going to be cabbage weed for pike during the day, and you get a lot of them off the rocks too, though. When I'm out there, I'll get everything. I'll get smallies, I'll get muskies, I'll get walleyes and rock bass.
Yeah,
out there. Some perch, but not too many. They get eaten up.
Well, the good news this year is with this super El Nino, there's not going to be anything for a early archery season, right?
Right.
That could be our late
fishing time, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's comfortable. You can always put clothes on, but it's hard to take too much off, and I don't want to see it.
I
with
beg
him over here
to
anyway.
differ. I beg to differ.
What was that? What was he? What did he say? Was those words? I don't want to repeat.
On a regular
banging
basis.
dongs.
Yeah. I really don't want to see him taking his clothes off now.
Grown men banging dongs.
No, don't include this guy. Edit that out. Craig Niemi does not want to be part of that.
Let's see. That's going to be the after hours.
Yeah, for you guys.
Yeah. So we got 4, 6 split and after hours.
And the next brochure is going to change. I might leave that in there, but when people talk to me, I'd like to do that. I say, I'll tell you what. I mean, and if you want to do it, you better take a nap in the afternoon,
right?
Because, if you're catching fish and it's 95 degrees or something, it's going to wear you out. You're not going to be able to do it. That's what happened to these guys. We caught fish and stuff, and though the follow boat, they normally don't do very well compared to they can't stay on the drops. They can't stay on the edges.
Right.
And that's where you fine tune your fishing too. You not only got structure, but you got to stay on that edge of a rock pile, like on Leech or something. I could go out and I could get a limit of walleyes now, seeing 3 boats out there, and they don't get 1 or 2. But just by knowing the edge, marking the edge, and just using that. And a lot of times they do come up on the top, but a lot of times they don't. And then they'll stay off that edge.
Yeah.
So,
well, and you've been doing this for
40 years.
40 years now. Yeah. Since 86.
Yeah. I was just a kid started, and I think I was 6. No, I'm just kidding. Thanks. Be the same age as my wife, she's 10 years younger.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. So the nice thing is you've been doing it a while.
Yeah.
So you've got that experience and everything.
I love it. And I like being with people. I like talking with people and helping people. And, so that's kind of my nature. Like, I love them DHA. I love it. You guys are awesome. I don't love him because he does bangs, whatever.
Banging dong. Banging dong.
Actually,
I thought we all
still
banged
love you. I just don't like what you do. I just don't like what you do, man. Just like God, he loves the world, but he doesn't like what you do.
I don't know what you expected when you agreed to come on a podcast called Banging Dongs with Jimmy and Deno.
That was the first
down the barrel.
Down the barrel.
Did you introduce this as down the barrel? I hope.
That was the first thing we were going to name was Banging Dong.
It was the working time.
Down on Jimmy. No,
that's going to be our new T-shirt. Banging Dongs.
Banging Dongs.
I'm down on
Let
Jimmy.
it be down the barrel, and on the back, Banging Dongs. We'll have a picture of A gong. A gong.
Yeah, my wife is not going to appreciate some of this talk. She'll laugh though. She's got a good sense of humor because we talk dirty.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I think this might be my last episode.
Right. I'll take his
Mine
position. No, I won't. Now that Jimmy's here. Oh, it's funny though. I tell you.
All right, we're going to turn the corner here, boys.
Okay, we can have
Speaking
some
of
of that
banging gongs, dongs, whatever.
Yeah.
You wanted to mention something, a show coming up.
Yeah, it's the Black Bear. I think Black Bear show. It's in the
International
Grand
Black Bear
Rapids
show.
Yeah,
International.
it's here for
Black-
3 days.
right here in Grand Rapids.
Yep, Jesse Koskaniemi, very good friend of mine. I bought a muzzleloader from him. Along, he's got a gun shop as well, and along with a couple hundred head of cows. The guy's a go-getter, but he's got the state record Black Bear, and he's got the number 3 in muzzleloader. And he's a guide for doing this. He's probably one of the top guides in the nation. He fishes with, Tom Moran, one of the guys that hunts with a bunch of these guys that are on Field and Stream. His son and him been in Field and different publications. So
Cool.
It's just he's a cool guy.
So when
He
is
got a
this
gun
show?
shop too.
When is this show?
I'll have to. Gosh,
I think it's
pull
like
it up real
July
quick.
31st.
Yeah, it's coming up
Soon,
soon.
yeah, the end of the month
Right.
here.
It's the 31st through the 2nd.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
the first weekend.
And I'll be down there working, helping, donating some time because, just like you guys, what a great, I love the MDHA, what you guys do, and you guys are fun. It was hard to stay away, but I heard something about beep, beep, the banging the gong or whatever. And I stayed away because of Jimmy here. I'm just kidding, Jimmy.
Banging dongs.
Yeah. So, but it's if anybody like we are that we love to hunt and it doesn't matter what it is, use it for sure. If you don't eat it, give it away, or I can try to cook that too. But it's just a good time and supporting each other's organizations a little bit, that just to get people into hunting and fishing or whatever, so that it's just that we have what we grew up with.
Right.
Because this younger generation, they're changing. There's too much video game and this and that, and that's where the front facing sonar came in. And I won't. Say
I was
much.
wondering when that was going to come up.
Right.
Yeah, I was trying to bite my tongue.
Yeah, 'cause
I'm
that's
not
that
a
we
big
mentioned
proponent
it a little
of
bit.
front-facing sonar, and I think it gives a unfair advantage to the fishermen, and I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
Though you could get people like him that don't know the locations to find them to begin with, and it's not going to really help you a lot. But someone like me, if I had that, I'd be winning tournaments, just because, a lot of these younger guides that have it, they don't know the back knowledge that I had that made me do what I could do.
Mm-hmm.
So you put those two things together, and it's lethal.
Yeah.
So it should. I just watch the resource. It's like you don't want to go out and shine a deer and reducing our population. It's the same thing with fishing,
Right.
and that's what it does. So
I've never used it, never seen it either. So
it's legal. So go ahead and use it.
Yeah, I've seen it online and stuff, and Wheezy mentioned it for ice fishing and stuff. That he uses it a little bit, not a ton, but it's definitely useful. But I kind of agree to where there's a
fine line. It sounds like they're trying to possibly stop fishing musky lakes with it that are natural lakes. Because it's like a billboard sign. You can see these fish. There's people like myself. If I boat 7 muskies in a week, and I do a pretty good job at it compared to most people, they can boat 50. It's a good one. I've heard it.
Wow.
And they're killing a lot of fish. They're getting overstressed. You could see a muskie there and you could cast that, and they don't see a reaction to it. They move to the next one. And that's something that you can't do. I can't see under the water without something like that. And at a distance. So it's just, it's going to hurt our resource. It's like shining deer or gill nets and dynamite for fish.
Well,
it pretty much is to me. That's the way I feel about it. But as long as it's legal, I'll give a plug for the people that use it. Go ahead, but we'll see what happens in the future, and it's already happened through the ice and crappies and different things already. And muskies,
it's going to force changes
Eventually.
to be made.
You can't stock enough.
And we're already seeing it on Mille Lacs. They dropped the walleye limit on Mille Lacs, and I guarantee you, forward-facing sonar was a part of.
I think they're saying right now it's 70% of avid fishermen have it already.
Really?
It's massive.
Fishermen make too much money.
Right.
Or you could be a guide. You would make all the money. We do.
The cheapest one I found was like $3,000.
Yeah. See, he uses it.
Right.
Just kidding. No, it's okay. It's up to anybody, their choice at this point in time. And I'm just hoping to do some regulation, before it hurts the fishing industry and stuff. But I guess you could always, outlaw a few different things and then stock heavily. Put it, at least tax somebody that has it so they could put more fish into the lake. There's a stocking tax if you own one of those. And so, or something, they got it in.
Yeah, almost a separate registration for it.
Yeah, and hire more DNR officers to do stocking and try to that way. I don't know. I don't understand, but it's gonna end up bad if something isn't changed. You just can't do it.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a Garmin Striker 4 with no plans on upgrading. So
I honestly think my Lowrance is back facing because it don't show me shit.
I can see the depth sometimes.
Yeah.
I could literally go out in a rowboat and catch fish.
Yeah.
And easily. Yeah. Just the main thing is wind, structure, fish.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cabbage weed, fish.
Yeah.
It's going to hold fish. It'll hold anything from sunnies to crappies to northerns to walleyes. And if there's fish.
Yeah. We're definitely planning a trip with you.
Yeah.
And
I'm trying to plug that because I need friends.
And anybody out there, Minnesota Fishing Encounters Guide Service with Craig.
It's been named that since
What's
day one.
Good way to get a hold of you.
My number is on there. Hopefully we'll get a link on the MDHA, Minbo, down the barrel somehow. So, there's more out there that you can find me on, and you can find me that way. Yeah. If not, my number is 218-398-2976. I got openings. Muskies hot right now. Good walleyes. A very good chance of getting a 27-inch or bigger. I get a lot of them, and
that's
so
awesome.
and it's going to be an evening trip, hour before dark, maybe 2 at the most, and then 2 hours after. But if they're biting late and they still keep biting, we'll stay. We'll play, stay and play.
Yeah, that's cool.
So get away from the heat that way.
Yeah.
And you've got a Facebook page, it looks like.
Yeah, Facebook. I'm on Reels, Facebook. You could find me on YouTube, Instagram. My wife went all out. I tell you what. Yeah.
Well, we'll link at least one of them to this episode.
Sure. Review it. I'm not good at technology myself, or what you think is the best.
It'll be on Down the Barrel for sure.
On the platform, and then definitely I'd love to get on Onyx fish, and just I need to learn more technology. In this
we'll hook you up with an Onyx fish subscription for the year and see what we can do for you.
Yeah.
So.
I would put them on my boat if I get some type of sponsorship. I'm not looking for money, but just they can put a little plug for me. That's about it. It ends up in money eventually. And, my motivation, even with you guys, is not about my business. It's more about, I know I'm going to get more business as I get more people hear about it and stuff, but, I don't need the money really. You can't take it with you.
Right.
So I need a boat, and I could a pedal tractor to pull it or something.
Right.
So,
but we appreciate you coming on, and everybody be sure to check out Minnesota Fishing Encounters Guide Service. Well, there'll be a link on the podcast and everything.
Oh, for sure.
And always a pleasure. And we're going to pick a time an evening to come fish with you. Apparently, I'm not going with these two.
No.
So we're just going to do
this. This will work. If I'm available, I don't mind going. You guys could throw some gas money in or something. I don't need money from you guys, but bring your son, bring one of your kids. Whatever. It doesn't have to be with 2 of you guys together. It could be just one of you guys at a time. And if I'm available.
This is a way for us to get away from our families.
Right.
Well, then all 3 of you guys could come, and I don't need to fish. Just don't hook me if you're drinking. Especially Tim here. Don't hook me. I don't. No barb in me. No barb.
But we'll definitely find a time and be sure to check it out. So
absolutely.
Well, thanks for coming on. Yeah. And until next time.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Have a good night.
Look forward to spending some time with you guys down there hunting.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
The Minnesota Deer Hunters Association has been building our hunting and conservation legacy over the past 40 plus years through habitat, education, advocacy, and legislation in Minnesota for Minnesota.
The Minnesota Deer Hunters Association and Wolf Dot Report proudly sponsor this podcast. However, please note that the opinions, topics, and guests featured may not necessarily align with the views, beliefs, goals, or mission of our sponsors.